So, hi, I'm back. This is pretty much the third episode of the series. Um, I was recording previously, and I guess I either accidentally deleted some footage or it just didn't get recorded. So I'm pretty much starting off a little bit into the video from there's a little bit of a gap missing between this episode and last episode. So yeah, just it's not much, or I haven't really progressed too much besides getting a parasaur and then losing the parasaur, like you'll see pretty much in this video. Check it out. There's a lot of funny things that happen. Plenty of deaths. Plenty of dumb mistakes. So just stay tuned. Hope you enjoy. Peace out. So I ended up knocking out a pretty high level raptor. It was a level 140. But the only issue is, as you can see in the recording, I ended up getting pretty much killed by Andrewsarchus a couple times while I was busy taming it. It made me have to run back a few times in order to go get it. So that kind of sucks, but eventually I do end up taming it up. But as you will see, just keep watching. You'll see there's more stupidness to come. So enjoy. I was lucky enough in order to make it back to my loot bag, where I was able to recover all my loot and also find a little bit of a hide hole in order to kind of wait it out until my raptor tamed without being attacked by the Andrewsarchus or the big pork chop, the big handball any more times. So luckily I accomplished the mission. Since my raptor only had raw meat in order to tame it, I decided to get out of my hidey hole, and in order to search for some prime meat, I was trying to find something that was like very low level and easy to kill, but everything around me was either didn't give prime meat or was extremely high level with a lot of HP, so the ability to get prime meat was very difficult. I still decided to kind of go out and explore a little bit, and that's where I ended up running into the Carno that ends up killing me a good time, or killing me a couple times, and pretty much becomes the bane of my existence for this episode. So I tried to get my nemesis, the Carno, stuck on that Bronto, so the Bronto would hopefully take it out. That way I wouldn't have to deal with it, and I could also have picked up the prime meat from it. But I ended up failing horribly. The Carno ended up sidestepping the Bronto and still ended up getting me. So as you can see, I ended up facing the Carno for the second round. This time he ends up getting caught on the Bronto. And my quick thinking, I ended up socking the Bronto and making it aggro on the Carno with his tail swipe. The only downfall is I ended up getting smacked like a baseball with I don't know, Barry Bonds or Babe Ruth's baseball bat, and they smacked me out of the park. So that was the only downfall. So the Carno still lived. After running around trying to find prime meat and trying to recover my loot bag, the raptor ended up taming off a regular meat anyway, so this whole situation would have been better if I just would have waited by the raptor in order for it to tame, but I decided to hurry things up, and by trying to hurry things up, I ended up causing chaos for myself. So it would have been better if I would have just, like I said, been a little bit more patient. And even after that, there's still more chaos to come, so fairly soon. So enjoy. So once I ended up getting back towards my loot bag, everything, I ended up dying due to the elements, as well as running out of stamina. So I pretty much, like I said, the whole from doing that like roundabout, it already became nighttime, and all the elements and everything started killing me, as well as just all the chaos with all the dinos. As you'll see, I ended up getting attacked by a raptor. I do end up making my way back the second time, and my raptor ended up breaking my as well as the raptor, because the raptor ends up attacking a stego. So chaos just, like I said, breaks about, or chaos just gets started. So it was a little bit of a painful experience, doing all that waiting around and running around for pretty much nothing. At the end of the day, I end up kind of showing up with nothing. So I ended up taming that raptor and everything. It was a good raptor, but I ended up losing it. And anyways, along with my parasaur. I ended up succeeding at recovering my loot bag. I ended up also picking up pretty much most of my raptor's inventory, except dropping a few pieces of meat, since I was too encumbered. I do end up leaving all my parasaur stuff because making a saddle for a parasaur as well as taming a parasaur will be an easy task. I do eventually come across a few parasaurs where you'll see I end up accidentally taming the one that I wanted to tame initially, so I end up shooting that one with too many arrows, and I thought I had it on trank arrows, but it turns out to be regular arrows. So I ended up making a mistake that noobs end up making. So this whole gameplay is pretty much like an experienced player playing like a noob. So enjoy. So after those long, uh, long drawn out battles with the Carno, the Raptor, the Androsarchuses, the Brontos, and even the weather, I ended up somehow making it all the way back down to the next day. Played through a full day cycle, and then eventually I ended up getting into a fight with Tiny Dinies. I ended up having to beat up a compy that wouldn't leave me alone, and then I ended up getting decked by a few pegos, and instead of trying to catch up to smacking with a pickaxe or a pike or anything like that, or hitting with arrows, my recommendation is to knock them out with trank arrows, because their torpidity is a lot lower than their health is. So the technique that I used for the pegos multiple times, to me it's just a lot easier to knock them out and then smack them with an axe and give them a slow, painful demise due to the annoyance. So even after finishing off the pego and the compound, I still ended up running into issues with some Andrew Circuses and a Rex. So after probably the next couple minutes, that Rex then becomes my new enemy for the episode. As you'll see, I died to it multiple times. Trying to recover my loot, ends up kind of guarding my loot bag, and due to not having enough movement speed, weight, and just carrying so much things, I end up dying to it multiple times. I did end up getting launched off the cliff, so I was strategically trying to get closer to my base, and then also trying to have it kind of spawn a little bit away from my bag. So that was the goal, but by trying to strategically do that, I end up getting my loot bag in the water, and it's a little bit hard to recover, and you'll end up seeing that. Like I said, I end up getting killed by the Rex due to a little bit of a inconvenient place where my bag ends up, where I end up dying and my loot bag ends up dropping. It's a little bit of a tricky spot. So, yep. I was able to recover my loot bag for the millionth time this episode. And I was lucky enough to get away from that Rex because it ended up getting distracted by crazy seagulls. So I ended up booking it out of there and eventually came to the area where I did see the parasaurs early on. And this is where I pretty much killed that one high-level parasaur that I was hoping to tame, while also, but I did end up taming the next, the one that was the next highest level, which still ended up being better than the previous parasaur that I had.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser! Good!
After successfully taming that parasaur, I did end up going on another farming spree so that I could get more narco berries to farm in order to craft more narcotics. So that was kind of the plan with taming up the parasaur. So I'll speed things up so that you guys don't have to watch the farming kind of take place in slow motion. And this was pretty much most of the episode. So hope you enjoyed. Stick around. Next episode, there's a lot more progress that is made. And after next episode, I'll be back pretty much playing and making some progress on my own, since right now I've been more focused on editing the episodes rather than recording and making progress in game. So anyways, I'll plan on trying to have a bigger, more interesting video out by Thanksgiving. So if there's not an episode by then, happy holidays, peace out, and take care.